everyone receive is a reflection of us.
Welcome. It's an intriguing time, you might say. You see, here in Australia, all things aside, the sun feels unnatural. You see, we're going into summer, the end of spring now, and it's getting warmer. Notoriously warm in Perth. You know, can get up to 40 degrees, 45 degrees. But you see, back then the sun was yellow. It was natural. You felt the warmth of the sun, even when it was warm. You see, now the sun is white. Whether that's a good thing or not, we don't know. You see, and now I'm feeling whenever the sun is hot, it just feels like an unnatural heat lamp. Like a super bright lamp burning with high UV. It doesn't feel right. People might say that's the 5D sun potentially. I don't believe it. I know my nature, and nature knows me. And it just doesn't feel right. It just feels too bright when you look at it. To be that far away and being that bright and that hot, no, I don't believe it. So something has changed. Being in the sun now drains you completely, or at least it tries to. Even when you're resting in the shade, you can feel the heat, and it's not a helpful one. So whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Not only that, there is change within the bodies. So it doesn't matter whether frequencies are changing or consciousness is rising. These are the things that I am feeling, that I am going through. I woke up this morning and I didn't want any more coffee. Same how I didn't really want to eat any more sugar. Just stop, my body doesn't want it. And I listen. And now my body doesn't want coffee anymore. It's one of those ones when you just have it and that sense of no, that sense of I don't want this anymore. You see, a while back I gave permission to my body, to my cells to take control. I gave them power. If they don't want something, I will listen. And if I don't listen, I pay the price. Like stomach soreness, feeling sick. Not literally, but they're telling me not that. So throw that within the cellular structure of my own body changing, adapting to the frequencies, holding the light upon us, guiding into the lands to make it grow. I've noticed a lot of more insects, more creatures. And it's interesting because the body is changing. The world is adapting. And that's a fascinating statement because you see the young kids, the young children who look up to those people, those ones who are the light, who have love, who haven't fallen victim to the system. They need them. But that doesn't stop the narcissist who try and change you, try to keep you down. I had a phone call from a friend the other day. Nice discussion, just helping, talking, trying to understand certain relationship status. And it was the same for her, except the narcissist was a male, trying to take control through messages. And I felt that. I felt that message while trying to help her. And I removed it. I showed her that sometimes it's about taking the next step, about becoming the queen that she needed to be. It's fascinating. even sensing that energy just from a message while talking. But not only that, even today, again I've mentioned my own mother being a narcissist, playing foul, playing dumb as if she doesn't know what she's doing. And again today she tried. She tried to take control, even from my own statements. I said as a hypothetical, if you met a genie, I gave you a wish, what would you want right now? I listened to her answer, and then she asked what was mine. But before I was able to finish, she rudely interrupted. She then stated that I can get that by getting a job. And she wouldn't let me finish. She took control by saying, well, I'm allowed to have what I want, but you can't have yours, without getting a job, falling systematic, and then plays foul when I call her up on it and leave, saying it is no longer part of my time or my energy. And then she complains. And it's about standing up to this mentality, that I will no longer be a part of it. Every time you do it, I will walk away. But it doesn't necessarily matter what I do with that. But it's highlighting to me that as we change, as we grow, as we adapt, as we move into new uncertain times, there will be some who will try to keep us down. And then there will be others who try to uplift us, family or not. Some will no longer be there with us. Some will. Sometimes we just have to let them go. I like to believe that in this situation, I would have been that genie. Because when my abundance comes in, I would have loved to have helped her with her wish. But when things like this happen, it just shows me that why would I reward someone when they're not there at my lowest? When all they want from me is to be a part of the system. Hidden behind, I'm just doing this for you, thinking about you. No, I shut that down. The same like my friend and her friend. I shut that down too. It's about taking the strength within yourself. I think the world here at least is trying to make people feel trapped. Feel tied down, hidden, under control. And I say no. I say, I see you for what you are, and it's not going to affect who I am and what I'm here to do. I love you for showing me and providing for me through the tough times the way that you have. But that doesn't mean I have to accept you for what you do. So I will not be your genie. For I cannot. You have not shown me the value I needed. I will pay my way and I will follow my heart and my soul as I give it to the land and nature and to the love and the abundance to come. There's so many interesting things coming into my mind now about who I am, where I'm going, the voices I'm hearing. I don't have the time to be sitting around playing with childish behavior in adults. It is pointless, it is not worth my time nor my energy. So we focus on the good things. But where we're going, some people cannot come. Sometimes it's the hardest thing that we need to tell ourselves that as much as I've tried, you will not. But I will always thank you for what you've done. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more changes within our own bodies, within our own nature, within the skies, in the seas, in the people we meet. It doesn't matter whether people call it Jesus or God or saints or source creator. We allow that to be the truth of who we are. We've seen the chaos, we've ridden the storms, we've held strong against the tyranny of all politicians and governments. From family, from friends who have outcasted us, from society that has left us behind because we didn't comply. But that's good reason. Because no matter what, the young children see that, and they will honor that. For they know what love is. And love scares those people who are fleeing from control, who are fleeing from the fact that they no longer can accept who they are. And as long as someone else is as miserable as they are, then they're happy. And as people like you and me, let's stand up to that nonsense. The world is going to change. I don't know how. I just know it. We always talk about putting our intentions out, letting the universe take it, and focusing on those things that we are, living, breathing, caring, and just observing what it is that's happening. And I bless those moments, because sometimes by just doing that, there's just those moments where you just, I don't want to do it anymore. And that's love. That's appreciation. And source. It's connection. And they hate that. But we love it. So yeah. On these portal days that are strongest for our desires, there will always be the strongest of intentions to keep us down. But we fight those shadows. So I tell you this, most of the people say we should keep our dreams and our ideas and our wishes to ourselves. Others tell us to speak it aloud. But I want to share mine with you, because my dream is also about inclusion and community, not just myself. I want the abundance that I have to be plethora, to be eternal, in the hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars full time. So I can never have to worry about food or buying something or being somewhere. If I need to assist someone or help someone, I can. But it's not about giving money for me. It's about growing with people, creating communities, planting trees and food crops and farms, removing a lot of the technology and coming back. A place where I can focus on my spirituality, my connectedness, my breathing, my health, a gym in my own place, grounding in nature, designing and painting and drawing, which is what I love to do, and connecting with animals. Love to connect with animals more. This concrete jungle in the city just doesn't cut it anymore. So I wish for that. That is what I desire on these portal days. It doesn't have to start big straight away, but I think big, and I will get there. Because I believe that the universe has what I need. It always does. But I also have what I need. And I connect to that. So I want you to think about, without telling you what to do, what it is that you desire, that you dream of. Do you also feel a change within your body, a change within the environments around you? We are on the right track, and we'll be together soon. So it is with that, I leave you with peace and love. Take care.